him on board.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The Estadio Urbano Caldera is small for a top-flight venue, but it makes up for that with its history and its heritage. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I've always been impressed with the intelligence and decision-making of this man, De Paul. Yes, you kind of expect that from an Argentinian playmaker, but he's such a key figure whether his team are building patiently or transitioning quickly. He's very adept at creating space, attracting markers and then turning away quickly. And I love those long clip balls he can get into deep positions.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Jordi Alba. Looking to play him in. He's on it. Can he get away? Rafael Leao was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. And he's managed... Great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Fofana. Salmakers. Now it's Rafael Leao. And that could set him on his way. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Ricci has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Nice looking ball. Rafael Leao in acres of space. And there's the shot! Danger averted for now. Tomori. Modric. Now it's Rafael Leao! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rafael Leao actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Big chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Fofana is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's made its way to him. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And here's Rafael. He's having a go. Brilliant from Leao. About as smooth as it gets. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push.
That could spell trouble. Really fierce, close defending. Spread neatly. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's claimed by the keeper. And it's Silamakers. De Paul. Can he latch on to this? Now that's well seen too.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And here's Salamakers, looking for the run. And that should get the job done. Deftly away. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, super ball! Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Gabbia cuts out the pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tomori. Gabbia. And it's Modric. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Rafael Leao clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ricci, he's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Searching pass he's played there. Ricci. And here's Salamakers. Salamakers shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Safe to say he's capable of better than that. He's having a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
De Paul. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Busquets.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
The less said about that pass, the better.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Wriggles his way through. He's shifting through the gears here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Fofana. And a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Fofana certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
He's had it taken off him. Bartasagi into the final 5 minutes. It's Modric! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan have their third corner. Oh, it's terribly wayward. Now there's a fight. Salamakers! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Jordi Alba. Busquets. Oh, some tackle that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Gabia with a definite foul there. And he's had a hit. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Salmakas. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. Batasagi gets over and intercepts. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, easy pickings there. That's a sharp pass. No, he's not getting past him there. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Teremos uma substituição.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. And this is Messi. And they win it back again.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's decided to go for it. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Well, that has not gone well. Not the most accurate pass. And it's with the keeper. Tomori. Can he get it through? It's played through for him. He's in space and looking for options. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Pulisic. Now it's Luis Suarez. Floated through. That's a good ball. Chance! Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Threads one in, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Modric. Oh, there's a probing ball. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Pavlovic knocks it into space. And that's really well manoeuvred. Gabbia spots it and intercepts. Driving forward. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Tomori. Decent progress down the left. Short changes him with that pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pavlovic, and it's Fofana. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Milan looking to pass their way through. That ball looks a good one. Real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Pulisic deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Point-blank header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. That's going right the way across. Jordi Alba. And it's Jordi Alba. Messi. And this is Luis Suarez. Now it's to Paul. Has a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
DePaul is offering a wry smile there.
That's a decent clearance. Milan have the chance to go the other way. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Messi.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, can he get onto this? And he's intervened well there. And he's away. Messi powering for... And the shot! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he get on the end of this? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Gabbia. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Pavlovic. And he was quick to react. Tries to play it through, and that could set him on his way. That's the keeper's ball. Tries to pass it through. It's Luis Suarez! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And he's taking no chances there. Shot a goal!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Fofana! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Great defending, strong and determined. Pulisic! And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. The pass is intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's picked his way through. He's given the time to pick a pass. Luis Suarez. Oh, super find. He is just caressing the ball. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. So, nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So, a brief breather, and then extra time. So, hostilities have already resumed. Busquets. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi. And that has been clubbed away and claimed it back swiftly. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Off the post! And he's managed to get rid. What a throw in. Just eases him off the ball. Pulisic. Now it's Messi, out to the right. He's gone for goal! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. No, it's come to nothing. Fofana.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Jordi Alba did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he skips past his man. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's got away. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's Fofana. Can he finish? And that's a real chance missed. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Rafael Leao! And now they can clear their lines. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through.
Such good technique.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Messi plays it short. Opts to play it back. And that is a little undercooked. And it's gone back to the keeper. Extra time reaches half-time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substituição em campo. Camisa 11.
And we're off for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? That has ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a little off target. De Paul. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Luis Suarez! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Pulisic takes control of it, and he's on the move. Pulisic. There's the delivery. Punched away. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And he's running to Paul! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice control.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Very nicely done. Quality ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pavlovic. Now Gabbia.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
He's done an awful lot of running and it shows. Now, can they get him away? The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Now the time for brave hearts and strong minds. Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Gabbia is the next to run the gauntlet. No! He's gone and missed as well. Suarez is second man up. Oh, what a save!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outsteered him there, which gave him the edge.
Nkunku is a picture of calm despite the moment. Oh, Cooley does it.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
So this one to restore parity. Oh, he's blazed it over the bar.
Oh, that was extremely sloppy.
Milan are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. And the lead is 2. So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? What poise! What noise!
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? And there it is, the decisive kick. So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and...
Takes a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund after 5
A
minutes
momentary
is
lapse mercilessly
number
exploited.
27.
They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than... Shot a goal! It's bounced back off the post. It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Pete.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
It's Luis Suarez! And yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit.
That's rather hopeful. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Played into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Look at the space here. And claimed it back swiftly. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And across it goes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to play it through. To Paul! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Played with speed from back to front. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Girassi has created one goal already. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Danger averted for now. And that is out of play.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Sabitzer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
And please welcome our
So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the result. Good chance here! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Strong running down that left flank. Nemecha takes a shot. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Ryerson. And the pass is intercepted. Ryerson is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
The attendance for this match was
Time,
60,332.
excellent interception. Adeyemi. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's got his cross in. That's a decent clearance. Oh, what has happened here? Schlotterbeck. Suarez could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Goes back. Nicely weighted ball. Adeyemi. He is through here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Girassi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
And he's lifted it over. Anton picks it up from the goal kick. Well, that has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There's the shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
This, of course, the Saitama Stadium looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch. Takes a shot! Now it's Girassi. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, that pass isn't the best. Schlotterbeck plays it forward. Searching pass he's played there. Gross. Oh, beyond special, a worldie and a half. About as smooth as it gets. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
13,
Borussia Dortmund have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, that's... And Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's gone backward here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile. There's the header! And he's denied. Oh, it's fallen loose again. He's hit it first time.
Messi really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Cleared without hesitation. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. But that has not gone well. Knocks it into space. Sabitzer. Incoming delivery. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Sabitzer. Not the most... Oh no, what has happened here? He's through and has a shot! Oh! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
They forced the error and the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And it's been given away. Borussia Dortmund upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Somewhat off target. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Another throw-in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Big chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they get themselves in front! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Goes for the shot! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ryerson has a look and plays it forward.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's a promising position.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Done delicately.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Gross. And that's that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.